What's going on, everybody? It's Ryan here, and today I'm doing a video. This is actually a journal entry video. Maybe I'll post it on YouTube. Maybe I will not. I really don't know. But what I do know is that I want to talk about some goals that I have that I thought that would be, I don't know, a little bit better. One of the things that I want to do is, and this is something that I have never really worked on because I really believe that this is a strength of mine, and that is I think negatively, and I think in, I won't say worst case scenarios, but definitely strategically worst case scenarios, so that I have backup plans and I have sort of exit strategies to get out of a situation, and that makes me a good operator. It makes me very good at what I do in business, but I feel like sometimes it holds me back, and I think that one of the hardest parts that I have to deal with is that I see other people that may have more than me or have better results financially than me, and I think about the traits that they have. And one of the things I do notice in the people, specifically the people that are doing well financially, but also have a lot of the character traits that I want or I look up to, is I find that they tend to be more visionary. They're more upbeat. They're more positive. Now, that's not always the case. I tend to resonate with more negative people. I don't say they're negative because everyone I really follow or listen to is very positive, except that there's a negative slant to them. There's a, I won't call it pessimism, but close in that direction where they believe in this whole thing of like game theory, right? I'm going to do the best for me and I'm going to do the best for you. You know, whereas I think some of the people who have really great success, or the success I like to model, is that they believe in people, right? In lots of ways, what I've also noticed is that they seem to have a strong belief in God, or faith is really the word, is really what I'm looking for. And kind of in my head, what I sort of think about is, how do I be me, but also take all this good stuff that I'm observing that I think is getting other people results. You know, part of me does not want to do it because I don't want to do it. I mean, maybe it's not I don't want to do it. It's really more I don't want to, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to change. Or I think there's a part of me that doesn't like that super chipper positive attitude to some degree. But when I'm around people who are positive, I like it. You know? I think what makes me unique in lots of respects when I talk to other people is it's not so much that being positive and negative is a little too oversimplified. What I really mean is just that I have this kind of way of looking at the world that's, in my opinion, very smart. It's very strategic. It's fair, right? I think for some people, a lot of the time, it's not that. It tends to be more, or for the people that I'm talking about that I admire, is it just tends to be more visionary. It's you know, I hung out with someone today that's been having influence on my life, and you know, and then I asked them, what do you think is the number one edge that you have over other people, like people who are in different places than you, that are maybe they're on my level, and because he was financially at a much higher level than me, but then I'm also, you meet with a lot of people. What do you think is the difference between you and other people? What do you think that they're missing? That was my question. And what he said was caring for your people. It sounds, I don't know, it hit me differently when I heard it today. But I also think that it's a little cliche, or part of me does. I don't know what it is. And I really know, you know, after talking to him and spending the day with him, I realized that, like, it's all a mental roadblock for me, right? Because the thing is, I see the ability to make tons of wealth, tons of money, right? And I think the problem that I run into is that I have a lot already. I'm fine, right? I'm fine. I have a great lifestyle. I have a great life. I have a great family. And I have a great reputation in the businesses that I run and the people that I surround myself with. But, like, there's this thing I think that all of us want, no matter where you're at, is that you want to grow. You want to get to that next level. And if you don't feel like you're growing, you feel like you're dying. You don't feel good. At least I don't feel good. And for me to get that next level, you know, for those that have watched some of my videos know that I tend to be more, I sort of label myself, I have a tendency to be more introverted. I have a tendency to be towards antisocial, right? But it is a mental block. It's just like there's just like this thing in my head that is stopping me, you know, and I don't even know what it is, or I kind of do know what it is. I just don't want to unblock it because I feel like it's my strength. I don't know, just sharing my thoughts. Feel free to chime in and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.